Rivera.
Yeah, no, this is, I don't want to put this, but this is kind of a big deal. Thunder Mountain Wrestling has gotten big enough where it has attracted the likes and the interest of Savio Vega, where he comes out here, he wants to add some extra belts.
This is what I love about the old school wrestlers, Dave. Savio Vega, interested in absolutely nothing, and he except standing on business. He goes out, he comes out, he makes his way to the ring and waits for his opponent. You think Savio Vega doesn't want that Super Vader Championship? Savio Vega has been in the ring with Vader. You think he wouldn't want to honor his memory by taking that title from Stud Bronson?
I forgot about that match. I watched that one a long time ago. You're absolutely right. I mean, there's nothing else we can really say. Savio Vega is kind of a big deal. Stud Bronson is lucky to get his ass kicked by him. They're booing Savio Vega.
What world do we live in?
The fans here in something, Arizona have no idea what they're looking at.
I think they were bluing the Puerto Rican pit bull. Gino Rivera loves to give them shtick. Of course, everyone should be cheering for the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, so when I throw a party, everyone's invited.
Well, that's where my money's at.
Oh, let's shut up now. Entering to the ring to a roarous ovation, Stud Bronson, Super Vader champion and Urban Legend champion.
He is the face of Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
I'll say.
Stud Bronson, like him, hate him, that's me. He's the guy. He's a two belt holder. He's the guy. He's the guy that drew the attention of Savio Vega. Savio Vega made his way down to something, Arizona, to wrestle Stud Bronson.
It's Douglas,
Arizona, to wrestle Stud Bronson.
We broadcasted multiple sports in this city. What is your deal?
I woke up in a car. I'm still trying to get my bearings. Oh, and there he comes. If there was a name in this house bigger than Savio Vega, he just walked out.
Oh, there is Vampiro. And who is that?
Gino Rivera just peed himself a little bit seeing Vampiro.
The legend, Vampiro, flanking Stud Bronson. We didn't know whose side Vampiro was going to be on. He knows the Peacemakers. He grew up with the Peacemakers, and Vampiro has chosen his side with Stud Bronson and the Manimal, the Peacemakers.
Oh, I mean, you talk about an entourage to walk out of the back with. Stud Bronson walking out with the biggest and baddest, one of the biggest and baddest that's ever been, Vampiro. So Stud Bronson's got himself quite the... Gino Rivera is peeing himself right now at the sight of Vampiro.
I can't say
He's literally
enough,
peeing himself,
folks, about how decorated this ring is with Savio Vega, Vampiro, Gino, Stud Bronson. Everyone under the sun who is anyone in wrestling is in Thunder Mountain Wrestling in that ring at Genesis right now.
Oh, Vampiro chasing Gino with a chair. Look at, I've never seen Gino run away like a cowardly girl. But there, like, Vampiro is just that intimidating.
And the fans saying, "Run, Gino."
Oh, man, it is a rare day when you see a professional wrestler scared of another man. Here we go, the Vader Championship, the Urban Legend Championship on the line. Stud Bronson against the legend, Savio Vega. This guy's been in the ring with Stone Cold.
In the ring, they lock up. Stud Bronson, Savio Vega. Thank you, Carlos Chapman, who says Chiefs Kingdom and go Chiefs, baby. That's what I like to see. Welcome all Swifties. I was never a Taylor Swift fan until everyone started bashing her for no reason. Now she's my favorite musical artist that I don't listen to. Savio Vega puts Stud Bronson in the corner. Stud Bronson reverses. He's got now Savio Vega with the upper hand, the tie-up. Remember, last man standing. Matthew Meinhardt in the chat says, let's go, Stud Bronson.
Yeah, Calypso over there shadowing Vampiro. She's almost as terrifying as he is.
Almost.
There's a lot going on right now in this gymnasium in Douglas, Arizona. I did it.
Savio Vega, legend of the business. Future WWE Hall of Famer if he's not already. Has Stud Bronson in the corner. Stud reverses. Stud's got to keep his head about him. This is a man that Stud Bronson grew up idolizing. He grew up watching. He cannot let his emotions get to him. And he's got to remember that there is a wrestling match going on right now.
I'm totally tracking. I wouldn't want to beat up Ted Bundy. I mean, I get it.
All right, thank you. Maria Manchester says, just a heads up, there was some type of explosion or gunshots in the area around Planet Fitness in Douglas, Arizona. Something.
Fireworks in Douglas, Arizona tonight.
Ramrock watching this one in the comment section with wide eyes as he wants to come back for that Super Vader Championship. Ramrock mouthpiece, the very first Super Vader champion at Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, that was the bloody matches that he had against Stud Bronson.
Stud Bronson giving the respect to Savio. Look at Savio Vega since he's been on the outside of the ring, but nobody wanting to touch that monster. Off the ropes, Savio Vega attacks the ropes again and slaps Stud Bronson across the face. The disrespect to the urban legend, Super Vader champion, Stud Bronson.
Stud Bronson just got slapped by his idol. I wish Charlie Sheen could slap me.
And Savio Vega going right back to the outside. Frustrating Stud Bronson. Ring time, Dave. Everyone forgets about ring time. The more time you put into it, the more you know about how a match is going and how to control it. And that's exactly what Savio Vega is doing right now.
You speak of the devil, and the devil starts punching you in the back of the head.
Stud Bronson now going to be sent against the ropes. Oh, telegraph that one. Stud Bronson with a kick to the midsection. He says, I'm too smart for that one.
Look at Vampiro intently watching this. You don't think Vampiro wants back in that ring to go kick some ass of his own?
Eye rake from Savio Vega. Anything goes for the Super Vader Championship. I did see some of the ring equipment underneath the ring, and I gotta say, I've seen that play a part in wrestling matches in Thunder Mountain Wrestling more often than not.
Oh, I think the Carino Ursus match, we're going to see a lot of foul play in that match, but first, these guys are trying to win that Super Vader Championship. Like you said, this guy wrestled Vader.
Little known fact about Savio Vega. Everyone, Gino, come on. And Gino walking away. I mean, anything goes in this matchup, but I'm sure Savio Vega wouldn't mind just getting the one-on-one victory.
And Vampiro distracting the ref right now. And when the referee, Vampiro talks, you listen, there goes Gino again.
Stud Bronson tossed to the outside like a rag doll. Savio Vega in complete control of the match. He's got Stud Bronson at the bull rope, and he's going to choke him with it right in front of the fans.
Oh, VIPs get a show. They get to watch their hero get asphyxiated by a legend.
Again, little known fact about Savio Vega. Stone Cold Steve Austin's first WrestleMania opponent was Savio Vega. You want to know about the prowess and the decoration of Savio Vega? Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same ring as him. What's Gino and that Puerto Rican henchman doing? They got weapons out. They're putting all the weapons in there. Dave, I told you. That's just ring equipment to set up the ring.
There's a ladder. Oh, my goodness.
The ladder that hung that beautiful American flag over our ring.
Beds of tacks. And
back on the outside, Savio Vega's got Stud Bronson, the worst for wear. And you know those fists, Dave. We talked about it coming in here. How tough those old school wrestlers were. They didn't choose wrestling. Wrestling chose them. They were ballroom brawlers. They were bouncers. And people were like, hey, man, you look like you can kick some ass. You want to go wrestle?
And Savio Vega just punched the ring post. So he might be a lefty only here for the next couple minutes so the hand numbs up because he just broke his hand.
Stud Bronson Now returning the favor since Savio Vega's shoulder first into that steel ring post. English is a tough language.
He said, Vega, you might be a legend, but I ain't just going to give away my belts. Like my dad just gave away the belt to me almost daily.
Kick to the face of Stud Bronson. Logan Smith in the chat
feel like a
saying fire. Oh no, we got some kendo sticks. Gabriel Alexander's favorite weapon of choice, and he is pelting Stud Bronson. Look at the martial art expertise from Savio Vega.
Oh, it's coming left and right. He's hitting him a 15 and 16 hit combination. It's like Street Fighter 2 out there.
Now he's choking Stud Bronson with those kendo sticks. Vampiro imploring the ref to get this match under control. All's legal in the Super Vader Championship. Oh, he throws it at Vampiro.
Oh.
Did you see Vampiro's face after that?
Oh, that is playing with a monster that you do not want to wake up. Vampiro will literally go in there and kill everybody in the ring. Literally. Now, you guys are wrestling. I murder.
Oh, right to the chin of Stud Bronson. Now to the side of the neck. Savio Vega. Oh, no. That's going to take the wind out of Stud Bronson. He's going to be struggling to breathe here for a few moments. Savio Vega wants the ref to start the count. Not a bad strategy.
No karaoke for him at Urban Action on Monday.
4 count. Stud Bronson struggling into his feet. Savio Vega, he thinks he's got it in the bag. He's not going to attack him as Stud Bronson gets up. Savio Vega shades of the big boss man with the nightstick.
Oh, I've been hit with those things before. It's not a fun experience.
Right to the knee of Stud Bronson.
They said I was resisting.
To the back of the leg of Stud Bronson. Stud Bronson just getting beat in that ring right now. Dave, if I had to call it, if we're live betting on FanDuel, I'd say money on Savio Vega as your new urban legend and Super Vader champion.
I'd be smashing that Savio Vega in a big way like that, laying that line. The crowd and Vampiro imploring the champ to get back to his feet. But man, oh man, the legend is out. He's taking him to school. He is taking Stud Bronson to wrestling school right now.
You're not wrong. Stud Bronson, and Stud Bronson, an absolute legend in Arizona right now. But Savio Vega is saying, wait a minute, young man, just because you're the new king of the mountain doesn't mean
king of the valley.
that you can take out a legend like me.
Oh, I mean, it's Savio Vega coming down to Douglas, Arizona to show that there are levels to these things.
The
like I wrestle at
chance.
WrestleMania. You wrestle at Dunamount Wrestling. There's levels to this.
Tyler Tremblay in the chat says, count, Travis. Travis is talking about Travis Martell, our senior official. That's a big kick from Stud Bronson, doing everything he can. Shades of the Heartbreak Kid, Stud Bronson in the center of the ring, posing after that one.
I mean, he wanted to beat his idol. He did, and then his idol abruptly started beating the hell out of him.
There's a nightstick from Stud Bronson.
Oh, he knows how to wield that thing.
He does. Stud Bronson, maybe a former law enforcement officer, right to the chest of Savio Vega and now to the back of Savio Vega. What's the Puerto Rican Pitbull? Gino Rivera with the cowbell. The bull rope in hand sent Stud Bronson to the mat.
Oh,
I think Vampiro's had enough.
He's going to go have a word with Gino Rivera.
Vampiro arguing with our referee on the outside, Alex Ramirez. Savio Vega saying, get out of here. You have no business in this matchup. Vampiro not happy with the officiating, much like all of America right now.
Stud Bronson appears to be weeping like a 5-year-old girl. He's bleeding out of multiple places on his face.
Savio Vega to the head of Stud Bronson as he regains control of this matchup. In part thanks to Gino ToldyouSo Rivera.
Bronson's bleeding out of the crown of his skull. He's also bleeding out of his nose. Savio Vega is...
Oh, he moves Calypso back with the chair. He says, he even said it, I'm not scared to hit a woman. Savio Vega not making friends here in Thunder Mountain Wrestling. There's no friends at the top, Dave. He's here for gold.
Golden bodies? He's hitting Stud with every weapon available in that ring.
Stud Bronson is literally taking the beating of his life right now. I thought the battles against Ramrock were brutal.
He wanted it. He got it. Like, Stud, you sure you want this smoke?
Savio Vega going to town again on Stud Bronson. Stud Bronson having absolutely no idea of where to defend as Savio Vega just pelts him in every part of his body with those kendo sticks.
And every time Stud has any fight in him at all, Gino Rivera sneaks in and hits him with his own rope.
We are going to count now. Head referee Travis Martel does have his gloves out for the blood that it was inevitably going to be shed here for the Super Vader Championship.
And Vega's going to go and finish the job now. Send Stud back to the retirement home.
Savio Vega trying to open up that wound from Stud Bronson. Even more. Oh! Right to the throat of Stud Bronson again.
And Savio Vega saying, that's your king? That's your king, Arizona?
Remember, both titles on the line here tonight, the Urban Legend and Super Vader Championship. Stud Bronson gets up very quickly after that one. I thought it was going to take him some more. Stud Bronson, another kick to the side of the jaw, sent to the mat. Stud Bronson kind of looking like Rocky right now, Dave. He says, give me more, and every time Savio Vega obliges, he hits the mat.
Yeah, he has no problem. He's like, oh, all right, fine. You want more of a beating? That's not a problem. I can give it to you.
We say it all the time with the Iron Pitbull. These old school wrestlers are just different. You want to get hit by them, they're going to hit you, and you're not going to like it.
Here he comes with the trash can. Oh, my good Lord. The trash can lid.
Oh, my.
Stud Bronson's bleeding.
Look
all
at the
over
laceration on Stud Bronson's head. It's going from ear to ear.
Yeah, that's what we call scar tissue. He's going to have a lot of it.
Savio Vega. Oh my God, that is not a laceration. That is definitely requiring stitches. Stud able to gather himself and return some shots to Savio Vega. Could this be the opening that he needs? He's biting Savio Vega.
Oh, a little old school for you.
Stud Bronson set him up. That ladder's in the corner. Savio reverses. Stud into the ladder, but he goes face first. Stud Bronson finally a contender in this matchup.
This is the first sign of life that he's had the entire match. This has been a one-way ass-kicking for Vega to Bronson. Bronson fighting his way back into it. We've seen him do this before. He did it against the Ramrock. Ramrock was killing him.
Stud Bronson now with the trash can. We see the Puerto Rican Pitbull trying to give some instruction to Savio Vega. Savio Vega can't hear anything except the roars for Stud Bronson. Savio Vega's now opened up. After the bites from Stud Bronson, he's now bleeding.
Oh, we got to get this guy a rabies shot.
Puerto Rican Pitbull, Gino Rivera on the apron, pleading with Savio Vega. He's going to be sent down by Stud Bronson.
It was inevitable. Oh, it's all of a sudden Vega's getting counted out. Look at Stud.
It's a 7 count. Savio Vega's got to get up.
He's about to count out his
That's
idol.
an 8. That's an 8 count. And Savio Vega, savvy, taking the full 9 count before he gets up. He might not know where he's at, Dave, but he's definitely got those instincts still in him, and another kick from Stud Bronson.
And Stud Bronson saying, welcome to Arizona, Savio.
Savio, look at that. Parlaying and a big kick to Stud Bronson, parrying Stud's attack, playing a little bit of possum there, Savio Vega.
Back and forth match. Vampiro doing his best Mickey to the Rocky that's laying on the mat. Get up! Because Mickey loves it.
That's a 7 count to Stud Bronson. No, that's a 5 count. Okay, I was going to say, head referee Travis really counting fast on that one. Stud Bronson up after the 7 count. Gino Rivera back on the apron. Gino Rivera doing everything he can to bring this Super Vader Championship home to Puerto Rico. Rivera in the ring with Stud Bronson. This is not where you want to be.
Oh, Vega's knee. Vega's been compromised. His knee is done.
I don't know about that. Savio Vega's just got...
He called for the referee cover.
Look at that. Both referees on the This Is Not What We Expected from senior official Travis Martel, as he's allowed himself to get distracted. You have 2 referees. The referee on the outside can handle that. And on the inside, Gino Rivera just doing a number on Stud Bronson.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, no. Oh, no, in the ring right now. Vampiro. He's got Gino. He's got him up. Gino, you're going to not like what happens to you now. Gino, choke slam from Vampiro.
Oh, one last time. Vampiro into the ring. And choke slamming Gino ToldyouSo. What a moment for Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Oh no, Savio Vega kicking down Vampiro. Two old school legends of the business going at it. Savio choking out Vampiro.
You know they've gone at this thing for years. There's probably a lot of history between those two. But here comes Stud Bronson with the rear
Bronson
naked.
with the clutch. Stud Bronson's got him in the sleeper. It's dream time for Savio Vega. Stud Bronson
He's
won.
got it.
He retained his title on this maneuver at Death Proof.
He's got it.
Stud Bronson. He's got him. He's got him. Will Savio tap? Will Savio tap?
He's got it locked in.
Savio, he's not going to tap this one.
No, he's going to fall asleep.
Savio Vega back up to his feet. We're going to start the count now.
What's Stud doing with that ladder? Resting on it.
Everyone in Douglas, Arizona counting along with Travis Martel. 7 count now to Savio Vega. All he's got to do is roll outside. He'll be to his feet. He's going to try to get up. That's the 10 count. Stud Bronson retains the Super Vader and Urban Legend Championship.
Stud Bronson not only getting the opportunity to wrestle against one of his idols, pulling off the upset victory to hold on to his old belt. I've been bashing Stud Bronson for a long time. I got nothing to say. Congratulations, Stud. You did what I didn't think you could do.
Well, it seemed like Stud Bronson had all of Puerto Rico to fight against in this matchup, and to come away victorious, like you said, Dave, even the biggest critics have to give him his respect.
I mean, when you wrestle a guy like Savio Vega, not only just to get in the ring with him, but to win. What a moment for Thunder Mountain Wrestling and Stud Bronson.
Unbelievable.
Congratulations, Stud. Enjoy your moment.
Unbelievable. Our co-main event. Stud Bronson again victorious for the Super Vader and Urban Legend Championship. In the center of the ring, the man, the living legend, Stud Bronson.
I will give respect where respect is due, and not due, earned. Stud Bronson took on a legend, and he beat him.
This is a division, Dave, and Super Vader, I don't care who goes in it. It could be the biggest, the most hated wrestler of all time. If you compete in the Super Vader division, there is nothing but respect for you.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a special kind of a, not special kind of a special man to get